could change utilities if you're outside of combat. You'll notice right now, if you guys play the 3D demo, if you are in combat, you cannot change your utilities. You cannot change your PO, you cannot change your elite. So that will probably stay the same. So that way when you're locked into combat, you're not switching things to deal with the combat that you're right now. You gotta plan ahead, think ahead, and adapt based on what you've already got prepared.
Yeah, the other big thing is even in the demo right now, if the utility skill is recharging, you can't swap it out. But we'll probably lock down a lot more things, especially as we move into a competitive environment. You know, we'll definitely make it so that you can't change a lot of things out. We'll lock you down into a middle.
Congratulations on the win, first of all. The question is, it seems like comebacks are really hard to run. Do you consider that to be a problem?
So basically the question was, first of all, he said congratulations. He's talking about Boom Control. We played them, we had an exhibition match. So first off, thanks to Boom Control for coming out and playing with us. Those guys picked up the game really quickly. So the question was, it seems like comebacks, and this means if you're behind, trying to come back and get into the fight is very difficult. Because of our system, because you can so easily neutralize points in the conquest maps, you can actually set up some really, really good turnarounds. We've seen a lot of games in the office where you see amazing turnarounds because you can isolate the points, you can cancel them, and you can start slowly but surely coming back. So because you can stop your opponent's progress, it is possible to come back. But it does take a lot of strategy and timing. So we have seen comebacks, and we think that it is possible. So if it becomes a big problem later, we'll address it. But right now, we are seeing a lot of comebacks when we play at the office.
Yeah, and if you look at both of our exhibition matches, both of the games, we had two really good comebacks. We were down, and we were able to come back. So it's definitely possible. It takes a lot of coordination and effort, but there's definitely a possibility, and it's a powerful thing to be able to neutralize and shift the game.
Anybody else has a question?
And advertising the game as a competitive sport, are you going to have separate leagues for like casual players and hardcore players?
He says we're advertising the game as competitive, where we have different leagues or systems for casual players, medium players, or super hardcore.
So we're definitely always looking at that. We really want to make sure that our system is very approachable by casual players and also has a lot of depth and play for hardcore players. So it's one of the reasons why we're going to always have a tournament system that we really expect hardcore players to be able to get into, be able to maximize, be able to play. And that's always the really match system, and always kind of ladders into a really strong system where the more tournaments you play, and kind of like we did in Guild Wars 1. But then we always have the casual player where it's kind of easy to jump into, hot joinable, you're able to just play anytime, get in, have a game, jump out, just play it all you want. So that's kind of the two things that we always talk about, is kind of a casual and a hardcore game. And that's more we're talking about like automated tournament system like we had in Guild Wars 1, and the casual player where you just jump in and play and have a good time and jump right out.
So the short answer is yes.
TLDR. Time for like 2 more questions.
It's very short. We just saw the first PvP arena, and will there be a large battleground as well?
Yes, so that'll actually be a little bit different. What you guys have seen right now is the competitive PvP. We'll also have what we're calling World versus World, which will be a huge battlefield consisting of 4 separate maps for 3 different servers, and each of the maps can hold about 500 players. So it's going to be absolutely massive. That's different from what we're showing right now. We'll show that down the road, but yes, we do have very good plans for what we're doing for large-scale battles.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to show this at a show unless we bring like 1,500 demo machines.
Denk je dat je dat nog kunnen halen?
Are you planning any kind of voice support to enable players to work with each other on tag teams? Are you planning any voice support to allow players to work together?
We plan to integrate the voice support.
I don't believe we've talked about that quite yet publicly. We do have a lot of plans for a lot of tools we're going to get players. really allow players to work together with integrated support. So we haven't talked about it publicly yet, but we do have a lot of players in the back end for those types of things.
Okay, ich habe gerade eine Frage genommen, eine haben wir.
Full mini-map.
I think I know what you're talking about. We really kind of dialed back the mini-map a lot more in Guild Wars 2 than we had in Guild Wars 1. And we probably won't do a lot more on the mini-map. We are planning on looking at it a little bit. We don't want to show too much information on the mini-map because we really want you to play the battlefield. We really want you to keep your focus in the center of the screen. But that isn't the case that there might not be UI improvements and things that we do to increase visibility, maybe even on the mini-map, or maybe all over the UI in different places. But we really don't want your focus to be in the, the corner looking at a map or trying to read down there. We want you to be looking in the center of the screen. We want to be focusing on the enemies in front of you. So that's kind of an overall goal of the game. And so it's probably not going to be the case that we're going to put a ton of information down there. And so we'll probably still keep that a light piece of UI. We're always looking at improving different parts of our UI. So who knows what the future is.
Yeah, so to add to that real quick, if you notice the game when you watch the demo or if you saw in the exhibition matches, when you're running around in Guild Wars 2, you've always got your head up. You're looking through the field, you're watching for enemies, you're watching for allies, you're looking for effects, you're watching the skills go up because we have such dynamic combat. What we want you to do is feel like you're in a real battle and not sitting back watching a spreadsheet of red bars go up and down. Because we don't think that's as fun, so we're going to try to go without this type of stuff because we really want you guys to focus on the combat. Once you get in there and you tried it, it's super fun. So we want you to focus on the combat a lot. So that's kind of where we're going right now.
Okay, a big applause for Isaiah Cartwright and Jonathan Charr. Luijten, nog veel spaß.
Oh, Bram, nog 3 minuten. En dan is het mijn beurt. Joepie de poepie, eindelijk.